What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'll be showing you every way on how to farm the Fist of Darkness fast. Now, there is only 2 ways in Blox fruits to get the Fist of Darkness, so I'll tell you everything you need to know about the first way, and later in the video, I'll show you a really useful AFK farm you can use to get the Fist of Darkness. So let's get into it. Now, the way that most people go about searching for the Fist of Darkness is by hopping on a boat and looking for sea beasts. Now, this can be efficient if you're ready to put in a lot of time, since finding a sea beast by itself is already a struggle. But getting a Fist of Darkness from it, well, it's going to take a long time and a lot of luck. If you didn't know, you only have about a 2% chance to get a Fist of Darkness from a sea beast. I wanted to go over some common questions real quick, since back whenever I used to farm sea beasts, these were things brought up a lot, and it caused a lot of confusion. First of all, no, you do not have to be seated in your boat for a sea beast to spawn. As long as you're far enough from any islands with a boat, you can simply stand near it, since the sea beasts are looking to attack your boat, not you. Another thing brought up a lot was, using your aura would make sea beasts spawn less. This is dumb. Why would activating aura not spawn sea beasts? To me, this made no sense, and luckily, you can spawn sea beasts with your aura on. And this is the same for instinct. And you can also stop your boat. You don't have to be driving for a sea beast to spawn. Hopefully, this has helped you a bit. Anyways, if you're going to do this method for finding a Fist of Darkness, I'd recommend bringing ice or magma, since those are the best fruits for sea events, and if you can, other players, since this increases the chance of finding a sea beast. So, this method is cool and all, but I have a way better and more efficient method that you can do without even touching your keyboard. But there are a few important requirements, so let me go over them. First of all, you'll need a private server. These are somewhat cheap, if you can get one for at least 1 month, so you don't have to pay for it a second time. That's perfect. Or, if you have a friend with a private server, that works well too. If you don't have any private servers, you can join my Discord, where I have up to 9 different servers for you to use. Now, just so you know, these will not work nearly as well as your own server, since there will be other people in these, and you will have to hit level 3 in my Discord server before unlocking them, so just remember that. Another thing you'll need for this method is this app called Tiny Task. I'll leave a link to it in the description, and yes, it's perfectly safe. But what this app does is basically record your movements on your keyboard, and you can replay those exact movements. So if I press record on the app and walk forward, then press play, it'll walk forward for me the same way I recorded it. This is very important for the method, and without it, you can't go AFK. And last thing, you'll have to be in the second sea. This isn't mandatory. You can do it in the first or third, but it works best with this secret spot. I'll show you soon in the second sea. Anyways, once you have all of those requirements done, come to this location in the second sea, which is the spawn area. You're going to want to follow the way I go since we're going to be headed to a secret room. Over here, on this wall, you'll find a spot on it that's a darker color than the rest of the wall. Use any move on that part of the wall to blow it up, and you'll find a secret room with 3 chests. This is where we're going to be doing the AFK method. Now, pull out Tiny Task, and before you do anything, I didn't show this in the clip, but go to the settings and put on continuous playback. This will make it so you keep repeating the same moves even while you're away. Now, head to this spot, behind the first chest, and press record on Tiny Task. Then start walking and hugging the walls. Make sure you do not turn your camera because this will mess up the recording. And just so you know, you can't see Tiny Task on my screen since it wouldn't let me record it. So I hope this is enough for you to understand. Once you've picked up all 3 chests, head back into the position you started at and end the recording. Then, press play, and if you've done it correctly, you should move around the room, hugging the walls, in the same motion you recorded it. Now for me, my character is going all over the place because I'm recording while doing all this, which is making it pretty laggy. But for you, you should be fine while doing this. If you've done it right, you can leave the room and even leave it on overnight. And since a fist of darkness spawns in a random chest every 4 hours, you have a high chance of finding a fist of darkness in one of these 3 chests overnight. And, like I said earlier, this is why it's best to use a private server so nobody can come and kill you. And it also increases the chances of finding a fist of darkness, since there's no way anybody else can find one. Once again, if you're in need of some private servers, join my Discord. It's not as good as your own server, but it can get the job done. Anyways, that's all for today's video. It was pretty short, but I hope it helped you in some way. If it did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, see ya.